That's 5. My rings indicate the presence of sacred water within the temple. Unfortunately, it's not possible to use your dowsing ability here. Based on my calculations, I estimate the water is located in the deepest part of the temple complex. I recommend using the X on your map as a guide while revisiting the deepest area of the temple. I'm detecting a greater enemy presence in the vicinity than I previously observed. You'd be wise to proceed with caution. That's right. We have to go through this temple once again, but not in the same way we did previously. And it's not too bad of a way, but we can cut through all that stuff there. But we just have to go through this area. Luckily, though, we're not going to be encountering the very same instances that we did previously. But everything we've done in this temple previously has already been taken care of. So, you cut these things here. Oh man, I'm tired. Ugh. Oh. This is some. Oh, there's a dig. And see, this temple here had digging spots we didn't see before, but now we have oh, it's no, what about that? There's some goddess butterflies here. There's look, there's a goddess wall for us to consider. Oh, Molgas, what are you doing here? Hold it! You're that guy! The guy I met at the volcano! Who are you again? Hey, you do some treasure hunting too, huh? Yep, actually. I called it! You got treasure hunter written all over your face! Okay, who put black marker on my face again? Did that big stone guy out there tip you on some loot too? Stone guy? No one's beating me out to the sweet loot piled up in this place! Oh. So we have a goddess wall. As usual, we just learned about housing the things. Anything we draw on here, we can get. So if we draw a rupee, like this, basically a diamond shape, it'll treat it as rupees. So if you want to find, you find goddess butterflies anywhere next to a wall, you can draw. You can also draw arrows. You can draw, I think, bombs if you're really good about it. But more often than not, most thing you're going to be using on this is the idea of money. Money and arrows, really, to be honest. Get out of here. I got a stronger sword now. And you're... Hey, how about getting scared? I just knock him like that. Oh, come on. Ow. You! Go in the water. That door is locked again. It means we gotta find another key. Where's that key now? Someone found another key and managed to lock the door again. Oh. Just fantastic. I worked like a weasel just to swipe a key from that monster, and I have to go and lose it. I just can't remember which hole I hid it in. Yeah, and here I thought the key would be my ticket to 11 luxury. I could have sworn of buried right around here. So that's an indication of a key that we have to dig for. Is there anything in this hole that he was just in? Nope, not at all. So we need to swim down here and able to crawl through this space real awkwardly. As you may recall, there was a dirt spot we saw in this particular instance right here. Come up here and we dig into this spot. Heaven behold, we have a key at long last. We can now move forward. Oop, now my contortionist ability come through the fruition right there. It's weird that the Molgas are here, because the last time we saw them, they were in the Elden Volcano region. It's weird that they're here now. I guess they just got a hot tip that there was a treasure or some kind. So this is going to be like a weird instance for this particular dungeon is the only way you go through twice. Oh, it's our friendly neighborhood snake monster. See, I told you we wouldn't get rid of these guys soon. Ah. There we go. Again, you need to kill these style enemies with all their heads chopped off all at once. So, and as before, if we do out of here, if we hit the map button, you can see we already have a map already indicated for us. So all we need to do is get to the end. It looks like we missed a chest last time we were here, so we can actually go get that too. But look at all these style guys. These guys are all everywhere. Ow! Oh, I missed it. Oh, come on, you. No. These guys are probably the most annoying enemies to kill. Surprising that's not considered a boss. It's considered a mid-boss enemy, technically. But I think it should have been a main boss. And they could have gone to town with that, too. Oh, these bugs guys again, huh? Oh, they can hit me really well, huh? Well, I'll just go over here, where they can't hit me. Well, I guess they can. Okay, that's not good. Now they can't hit me. I'm gonna scare them using my beetle. Wow, they have a really good range. Okay, never mind. Do I actually have anything? Well, that's my one. Do I have anything in my... I do. Well, I'll use it now. Didn't really need to use that, but... How these guys are really good aim, I have no idea. We're gonna hide. So I want to scare these guys, but... Oh, they can actually shoot the beetle out of the air! Well, that's new to me. They're aiming for it, but hey, there's a bomb here. Oh! They're being jerks! Jerks everywhere! We've got to dodge and weave and jab and... There we go. Took them both out. Now I can get across this thing without no problem. Took a little work to get us to get through this, but I digress. Let's dash across this here. This instance is very small, so it's not... hey, Link, get back on the rope. There we go. I dig up serious miles to get my paws on treasure, and I found squat. Talk about bad luck. I think some no-good thief beat me to the goods. There's nothing here but water now. Who in the stinking world would come this way for water? Nobody, that's who. I'm cutting my losses and heading home. See ya. Oh, so much for him. I want my hearts back, please. Thank you. There's a chest over here. Yeah, we didn't get this chest last time. Well, might as well get it now. You got a red rupee! It's worth 20 rupees. Don't spend it all one place. There's another digging spot here. Is there anything else other than just 1 rupee? Nope, just 1 rupee. Alright. Well, I guess we can collect bombs. Yeah, bombs were in here in this first instance we were in here, so... Interesting to boot, I guess. Well, we know where that sacred water is. It's at the very end of this place. Let's open up the boss door and let's see what's in there. It locked again! How did I fall for that all the time? Oh! Oh, these enemies. We finally get these guys again. We haven't seen these guys since our first encounter. Skull enemies, skull creatures. But these guys are a pain because of they like to use patterns in order to get their way. Put this down. Use a bomb. That blow off their arms off. These guys are annoying to get through. Especially when they put 3 of these guys at you. But here him was back here to get us annoyance, and this is the way he's doing it. The only problem with this is that there's 3 of them and they're all lined up with each other, so getting the Z targeting to work is a little wonky. But again, if you want to use bombs, that's a very perfect way in order to get their arms cut off. Oh, ah! No. There you go, got 1 down, or 2 is down. I'm gonna grab some hearts. Because I don't have health potions or fairies, so I need to actually get some health back. Luckily, I was able to take those. Luckily, bombs were useful in this instance. Oh boy. There we go. Booyah! And no, we don't get a heart container for our efforts. It wasn't really a boss. Get some more bombs and more hearts. There we go. Let's get back in here and let's find out where that water is. I detect sacred water nearby. There are no monster arrows causing interference. You can douse here. So let's get a ball out. We need to find out this sacred water. It looks like it's right there in that waterfall. As we're not back into this peaceful area, we'll just get ourselves up here and we'll get right to the spot where there are fairies nearby too. Booyah! Sacred water! This pure water can heal the wounds of the water dragon. It has mythical properties that can't be found anywhere in other ordinary water. That's why I can't get the fairies now. There's 95% probability that the water here is identical to the water within the water dragon's basin. I suggest we take it back to her. And that's it. And we also get immediately warped out of the dungeon back to square one. Sweet! Well, I am going to run back. You know what? I say we take the warp. I'm gonna head back to the sky, and we'll drop right back down, right onto Lake Foria, and take this water back to the water dragon. I don't think it dissipates if you go outside the area, so. Where's my left leg? Yeah! There's the green area. Alright. Swimming back around. Back to diving. How's it going there, Raid Pirate? Welcome to the stream. You're in your new house, you have Comcast. Sweet. Let's go back to Florida. We're gonna get to the Florida waterfall next. There we go. Let it just perfectly, and the sacred water is still with us. Sweet. Oh, hello. There's this here. And you've never played Skyward Sword, huh? It's a very decisive game, I'll stress. But, you know, this is just, you know, the adventure is just getting started. We're only in the middle of the game, so... we're... Now, I will stress this for folks who haven't played, or watching the playthrough. This is not going to be considered a 100% playthrough. I'll try to get as much as I can done, but for the most part, we're just going through the story for the most part. Alright, water dragon. Water dragon. Oh boy. As stated before, I do not like this dragon. Yes, just look at that color. There's no doubt that there's water I need. Quickly, boy, pour it into my basin. Sure. Yeah, don't pull it out and pour it yourself, because that'll count as not working. Should I get back? Should I get back? Whoa! Hello! Whoa! Okay. I don't know how you fit all of your body into that little basin, but whatever. Exquisite. I can feel its energy surging through me. Behold the full majesty of Faron, water dragon. And thank you again. Thank you for the follow raid, pirate. Thank you very much. So behold the fluidity of water dragon Faron, water dragon, guardian of the land. I stand tall, healed, and whole once again. Human, you have done well to bring me the sacred water I asked you for. I see it now with no constance that you completed the goddess's trial and obtained a water dragon scale legitimately. Thank you for acknowledging that. In turn, I will grant you the favor you've asked me to lead you to the sacred flame of my land. Come. Oh, this place. Now, behold. Yeah, fist pump. Yeah, punch that waterfall. We have now access to our next dungeon. Go to the sacred flame you see lights before this place. While the waterfall has buried the entrance to this place for many years, monsters have still found a way in, and inside they flourish. Ah, so we are the goddess' chosen heroes. Swatting a few monsters will be no trouble for you. I imagine you and I will cross paths again. Until then, do not lower your guard. Farewell, boy. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting you later, and I don't like her too much. Oh, Faron. Ugh. So I saw my part 1 of Super Mario World on YouTube, and obviously you didn't play it much. I don't play Mario World, and I won't repeat what I said in the playthrough. So if you want to know my true thoughts on the matter, watch my playthrough on YouTube, which is going up to its finale pretty soon. I think tomorrow, actually. Let's go into the depths. Alright, here we are. The 4th dungeon of the game. This is by many players' favorite temple. This is the Ancient Cistern. This is a very interesting dungeon. It deals with the movement of water around, but it also involves this statue. So, bear with me if I stumble around a little bit. I haven't played Skyward Sword since 2014/15. So, but this dungeon is probably by far probably the most intricate dungeon in the game because of all the levels we have to go through, as well as the shift in tone that this dungeon has, and we'll see it when we get there. So we can open up this door. This dungeon also introduced us to a particular lock, which I am not a fan of. We go up here. We can't do anything because I have a little bit of we don't have the tools to get around this place. So let's get around and see what's this door. Okay. So, right here. We drop down. We can see the gimmick of this particular area is that we land on these lily pads and land them on them with such force, we will flip them, and now they're considered a spike. Meaning, yeah, we can't really land on them any much. Also, we've got more of these sculptures. Let's try a little action to cut their nets down. Ow. Okay, knock these guys down. I don't think I can. Ah! Break through this. Yeah, those guys are a bit annoying. Sculptures can be annoying at times. Oh, this thing. Strike the gemstones pointing in the 4 directions wisely. The way to open is the one who knows the temple's secret order. The secret order is you have to go back into the room, the main room there, and look around the water, to find the order of it. But as far as I'm aware of, this is the order. I believe it is top, down, left, right. And you have to hit in that order. If you don't hit in that order, the lock doesn't work. It's very annoying. I don't like it. And we'll get to another instance of that later on. But that's the secret order of the temple. Sculptures, hey! I hear you don't like water. How about I take a swim? There we are. And again, this game is so... I love how this game runs. I love how this game introduces us to items and still makes us use said items pretty far into basically the entirety of the game. And I love this information of it. You'll know when we get to Twilight Princess whenever we get there. You'll notice how some items are just outright not usable right after you've after you get them. They're only like very limited use, but Skyward Sword loves to use every item in almost any situation, and I love the information of it. Darn it! I want to get that up. I want that rupee. I want that rupee. Trying to jump on these things is a little wonky, to be honest, because you're just trying to jump down this cliff, and it's just... Ugh. Don't want to fall down. Can I just drop down? Oh, that's not gonna do it. Alright, well, I'll have to figure out a way of doing that later. It's only for money, so I'm not too worried by it. We'll just hit this. There we go. Now, I could have used the slingshot to do that, but the beetle is easier. Also, the fact that there is no ammo for the beetle. So if we land down right there, we can go down and flip this guy over, and we open up a pathway to get through this dungeon a little bit quicker. Let's get through this room. There's going to be these little instances here where you have to start swimming, because again, you just learned how to use the water dragon scale, and now this dungeon is going to make sure you know how to use this effectively. Bear in mind that, I think I said this before, if I didn't, the water dragon spin move acts like Luigi's spin move in Mario Galaxy, where if you use it, you lose stamina. So bear that in mind. Or stamina, or AKA your air meter. So be wary of that. And we now have our first key. Look, we got our chest. What do we get? A key at long last. Mahaha. Opens a locked door, but only in this particular area. So now we need to get back to the main room. Can I get in this thing? Okay, there we go. So now I have to use these water spouts to get anywhere. Just have these Dagobabas down, like so.